Am I audible to you? Am I audible to you? Am I audible to you? Okay, great. I think I'm audible. Thank you. Am I audible to you? Okay, great. I think I'm audible. Thank you. Am I audible to you? Okay, great. I think I'm audible. Thank you. Am I audible to you? Okay, great. I think I'm audible. Thank you. Am I audible to you? Okay, great. I think I'm audible. Thank you. Am I audible to you? Okay, great. I think I'm audible. Thank you. Am I audible to you? Okay, great. I think I'm audible. Thank you. Am I audible to you? Okay, great. I think I'm audible. Thank you. Am I audible to you? Okay, great. I think I'm audible. Thank you. Am I audible to you? Okay, great. I think I'm audible. Thank you. Am I audible to you? Okay, great. I think I'm audible. Thank you. Am I audible to you? Okay, great. I think I'm audible. Thank you. Am I audible to you? Okay, great. I think I'm audible. Thank you. Am I audible to you? Okay, great. I think I'm audible. Thank you.
Fixer and Kalyani madam, please check that
Am I audible
mute
to
all
you?
the
Okay,
students
great.
who
I
have
think I'm
joined.
audible.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. All students are there.
Fixer and Kalyani madam, please check that
Am I audible
mute
to
all
you?
the
Okay,
students
great.
who
I
have
think I'm
joined.
audible.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. All students are there.
Fixer and Kalyani madam, please check that
Am I audible
mute
to
all
you?
the
Okay,
students
great.
who
I
have
think I'm
joined.
audible.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. All students are there.
Fixer and Kalyani madam, please check that
Am I audible
mute
to
all
you?
the
Okay,
students
great.
who
I
have
think I'm
joined.
audible.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. All students are there.
Fixer and Kalyani madam, please check that
Am I audible
mute
to
all
you?
the
Okay,
students
great.
who
I
have
think I'm
joined.
audible.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. All students are there.
Fixer and Kalyani madam, please check that
Am I audible
mute
to
all
you?
the
Okay,
students
great.
who
I
have
think I'm
joined.
audible.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. All students are there.
Fixer and Kalyani madam, please check that
Am I audible
mute
to
all
you?
the
Okay,
students
great.
who
I
have
think I'm
joined.
audible.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. All students are there.
Fixer and Kalyani madam, please check that
Am I audible
mute
to
all
you?
the
Okay,
students
great.
who
I
have
think I'm
joined.
audible.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. All students are there.
Fixer and Kalyani madam, please check that
Am I audible
mute
to
all
you?
the
Okay,
students
great.
who
I
have
think I'm
joined.
audible.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. All students are there.
Fixer and Kalyani madam, please check that
Am I audible
mute
to
all
you?
the
Okay,
students
great.
who
I
have
think I'm
joined.
audible.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. All students are there.
Fixer and Kalyani madam, please check that
Am I audible
mute
to
all
you?
the
Okay,
students
great.
who
I
have
think I'm
joined.
audible.
Fixer and Kalyani madam, please check that
Am I audible
mute
to
all
you?
the
Okay,
students
great.
who
I
have
think I'm
joined.
audible. Am I audible to you? Okay, great. I think I'm audible. Am I audible to you? Okay, great. I think I'm audible.
Hello, good morning everyone. Kalyani madam.
Good morning, madam.
Good morning, ma'am.
Sir, thank you for joining. Good morning everyone. Kalyani madam.
Good morning, madam.
Good
Welcome,
morning,
Miss
ma'am.
Sir, thank you for joining. दीपक सर अभी ऑनलाइन आ गए हैं. Sir, is it good to start now?
welcome,
Good
Miss
morning, ma'am.
Sir, thank you for joining. Sir, you are on mute. Sir, is it good to start now? How you are planning to be sharing the PPT or you are giving presentation right to sir?
Rohit sir will share the
Yes.
PPT.
Sir, you can share the presentation, sir. I have given you access.
Presentation right to sir.
Can you try?
I'm trying,
Rohit
but
sir
it
will
is
share
not
the
allowing.
PPT.
You can
just a
share
minute.
the presentation, sir. I have given you access.
Presentation right to
Can you
submit.
try? Oh, I'll do that for
I'm
you.
trying,
Rohit
but
sir
it
will
is
share
not
the
allowing.
PPT.
You can
just a minute.
share the presentation, sir. I have given you access.
Presentation right to
Can you
submit.
try? Oh, I'll do that for
I'm
you.
trying, but it is not allowing.
You can share the presentation, sir.
मैम तब तक स्टार्ट करें हम लोग?
Oh, I'll
नहीं एक बार तो कर लेने दो ना,
ओके
चेक करने दो उनको।
मैम तब तक स्टार्ट करें हम लोग?
नहीं एक बार तो कर लेने दो ना,
ओके
चेक करने दो उनको।
मैम तब तक स्टार्ट करें हम लोग?
नहीं एक बार तो कर लेने दो ना। रोहित होता है काम?
Host,
चेक
yes.
करने दो उनको।
मैम तब तक स्टार्ट करें हम लोग?
नहीं एक बार तो कर लेने दो ना। रोहित होता है
Just
काम?
give me a minute. Host, yes.
मैम तब तक स्टार्ट करें हम लोग?
Sir, should we start with the formalities till then? Deepak sir?
Yeah, you can complete.
है ना?
You go ahead.
हाँ, Kalyani madam, you can start. We start with the formalities till then.
Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am.
you can
A very
complete.
good morning to everyone. I, Kalyani Neve, welcomes you on the behalf of Department of Computer Applications, DHRI EBM, Jalgaon. To everyone, today we are presenting a webinar on success tips in IT 2023 plus plus. Our today's resource person, Dr. Deepak Shikarpur sir, Director Kinetic Communication Ltd, Pune. Dr. Praval Agrawal, Director GHRI EBM, and the other dignitaries, faculty members, and dear fellow students. Dr. Praval Agrawal, Raisoni Group has successfully made its marks and the other dignitaries in the field of education with the motto Vision Beyond, and has proudly fulfilled its commitment of enlightening minds and empowering ambitions. Vision Beyond. Our Management Jalgaon is a privileged A-grade NAC accredited institute affiliated with the prestigious Savitri Bhai Chaudhary, North Maharashtra University, with the recommendation from AICTE, offering flagship courses like MCA, BCA, MBA, BBA, and recommendation from AICTE. GHRI BM always achieves 360-degree development of the students. In the view of that, it has been always organizing seminars, conferences, and contests with the view to aid a meaningful interaction between the students. Before this beautiful session, I have been given a lucky chance to address you all. In my full efforts and power, I intend to say a few words regarding success. That means no salary and no food. However, the concept of working from home was only made possible by the technological advancements. That means no salary and no food. कहते हैं कि परिवर्तन ही संसार का नियम है. Although change is inevitable, the trend is always salary and the even schools are using mobile devices. When IT first began, information was shared among a small group of carefully chosen individuals. After that, he began to grow like a newborn. Information was shared everyone. Since 1960s, the entire globe has been came under the one roof, that is www. Since the world of paper has given way to the desktop, laptop, iPad, or mobile devices, a lot of firms benefit from its growth as well. Don't be the last to jump on a trend. A lot of firms benefit from its growth as well. The first to say it. Here gather the success tips for IT in 2020. Dear students, the first to say here gather. Dear students, it is always said that if you want to get advice, you should go to the right person because no one is perfect and no one can know everything on the advice. Consulting the appropriate person will lead you down the correct path. And here we get the biggest opportunity to hear someone who is extremely talented with extraordinary personality, Dr. Deepak Shikarpur. He is the director of Kinetic Communication Ltd, Pune. He is the IT entrepreneur and even the writer of 47 books. He is the member of Executive Committee, Maratha Chamber of Commerce, Industries and Agriculture. He is the National Board member of AICTE. He had received many awards. Feeling very proud to mention that he had felicitated twice by the Chief Minister of Maharashtra and once by the Chief Minister of Karnataka. Sir proved that the difference between the ordinary and the extraordinary is that little extra. I would want to take this opportunity to thank Dr. Preeti Agrawal, Director of GHRIBM, for being our support system before we began this session. Thank you, Madam, for giving this chance to us. She always used to say that there is no shortcuts and tips for the success. The struggle you are in today is developing the strength you need tomorrow. It is the determination and the experiences which always give you hope to achieve your goals. Small efforts can help to achieve the big experiences. I would like to request a very dynamic personality, Dr. Preeti Madam, to enlighten the students. I would like to
Thank you,
request a
Kalyani
very
madam,
dynamic personality, Dr.
you
Preeti
could
Madam,
dare
to
to say I am a
enlighten the
dynamic
students.
personality. For Deepak sir, I am a very humble person, and we are very proud and proud. I am really privileged and proud to welcome Dr. Deepak Shikarpur sir for this webinar on a very useful topic for the student, that is success tips for global career. Sir is a very decorated speaker, full topic, author of 47 books. Sir is a regular column writer for the many newspapers like Kudari, Tarun Bharat. He is on the advisory board of many multinational industries, and it is a privilege that sir has agreed to find time out from is very busy. He is consultant to many organizations. Even then, students is a very favorite topic, close to the heart of the sir. That sir always want to share his knowledge, expertise for the with the students. And sir, I read many articles which are authored by you in the Tarun Bharat and Sakal. And I will be sharing all these write-ups with the students because they are very, I find them very useful, written on many current topics. I don't want to take much of the time because we want to listen to sir. Only thing what sir is in my mind is that since COVID, much of the time, because we are running in engineering college, we have an intake of around 350 for the computer and computer aligned branches like computer science, IT, and we have data science. We take in data science, we take in AI, we take in and MCA also. MCA intake 120, computer science intake 120, and all other branches. It means almost 450 of intake of computer science programs, allied branches. And there is now, since last 5 years, 3 years I must say, the picture has changed. There is a growing demand of the computer and allied branches in the students. So times I really, there is a question comes to my mind, what is the opportunity for these students? All of us know that their industry is already entered into 4.0. Why 4.0? They are moving towards 5.0. And this 4.0 industrial revolution is majorly based on the digital revolution, that is AI, ML. Means the industry has gone one step ahead of automation. Now they are working on AI and machine learning, wherein we say that machines are hooked and machines are learning. So machines are learning the patterns themselves. We are not writing algorithm, and machines are learning and they are taking decisions. So when it is also said, sir, that students who are the kids who are in the school today will not be doing the job which are existing today. That is, the job market is going to change completely. So the when 65% of the students will be doing the job which are not existing today, and but demand for the computer courses means lakhs of students now will be passing, having the degree of computer science in their hands. We, being the autonomous institution, we understand that we have that responsibility on us, that we provide multidisciplinary approach to the students, and we focus not only on the theory part, not only imparting the degree certificate to the student, but looking into that, what are actually the expectations of the industry and providing them the skill sets, equipping them with the skill set which are actually expected in the industry. For that, we actually how we can equip the student, because नेचुरली ये क्वेश्चन दिमाग में आता है कि जब लाखों बच्चे एक साथ पास होंगे और इतने साल ट्रेनिंग चलने वाला है, बिकॉज सो आर देयर सो नेचुरली ये क्वेश्चन दिमाग में आता है कि जब लाखों बच्चे एक साथ पास सर लेकिन सारे ट्रेनिंग स्टार्टेड बिकॉज इन अमेरिका एंड नेचुरली ये क्वेश्चन दिमाग में टेल अस लाखों बच्चे एक साथ पास सर लेकिन सारे ट्रेनिंग स्टार्टेड बिकॉज इन अमेरिका एंड नेचुरली ये क्वेश्चन दिमाग में टेल अस लाखों बच्चे एक साथ पास सर लेकिन सारे ट्रेनिंग स्टार्टेड बिकॉज for the students, open elective programs, honors, additional degree programs. So we are already registered on ABC also, sir. So multiple entry, multiple exit, all everything we are going to provide to the students. So I want guidance for us also, for the students also from you. All everything we are this, sir. Once again, I welcome you, sir. So I want guidance for us also.
Good morning. Thank you, Dr. Agarwal. Now, I heard your comments, and one thing I want to tell you that today's session. Good morning. Thank you, Dr. Agarwal. Now, I heard your comments, and whatever other thing I want to tell you that today's session. Good morning. Thank you, Dr. Agarwal. Now, I heard your comments, and whatever other thing I want to tell you that good morning. Thank you, Dr. Agarwal. Now, I heard your comments for 1 hour lecture. But I am waiting for a day when this Udan flight resumes from Pune to Jalgaon. Then I can come more frequently. And
Sir, we are looking forward.
so let's you pray that flight connectivity improves between Pune and Jalgaon, because by road is impossible. It's
Yes,
very
sir.
far.
Yes.
Okay.
And train is also not that convenient.
It's very anyway. That's let us not waste time on those things and let us come to the point. And I request you, Rohit, when I say next, you keep the next one. And now you advance
Yes.
fast because I have been already introduced. So just put next. So it's not advancing. Now next one, yeah, because they already know about me. So this is also discussed by your faculty. So I don't want to talk about COVID because many of you must have more information than me than what COVID was. Next one. So this is just to keep you on light side. I don't know how many of you read Diwali Anks, but in 2.5 years back, whosoever predict that 2020 will be your best year in 2019 needs to be visited. Next one. So let us start our dialogue today. Lockdown has changed world, and this happens every time a calamity comes. I am reminded of last century when I used to go to America in 90s. I remember a flight which I took from New York to LA, which is the longest flight, 7 hours flight. And you have not seen me, and my height is not visible from screen, but I am 6 feet 3 inch tall. But in that flight, a taller American was seated next to me, and he was carrying a gun with him. So I was worried, and I requested the air hostess, please change my seat. Then the air hostess told me, guns are allowed in our country, so you have to tolerate this fellow. So I had this travel. Comes 9/11, and the whole scenario changes. Like you had COVID crisis when kids, many of you were in kindergarten or school in year 2001, almost like 21 years back. There was a big problem. You call it as 9/11, where the whole focus changed. Security became paranoid, and in last century there were no CCTVs, there were no checks, there was nothing called security. But thanks to 9/11, now a $7 trillion industry globally has arrived, and that is called security industry. That is CCTVs, then checkup, then security personnel. If you count this totally, and data security is also part of it. So what I am trying to tell you is every catastrophe or every crisis brings a new opportunity also. So similarly, COVID has brought in new opportunity. Now you can talk to Dr. Agarwal. Till 2019, having such virtual sessions was never accepted by any academic institution. And they had always said that physical is the only model of education. Now they are convinced, and it was very easy for me to tell her, send me a Zoom link or Google Meet link, and I will talk virtually. Now, this is what I'm trying to tell you. Every catastrophe has an opportunity. Like I can spend regular time with you, I cannot afford to spend physically. But if you wish that I can talk to your students regularly, it is possible because I can come online and do it. And like me, you can get hundreds of your alumni, thousands of speakers globally. So first thing you will have to change as an academician is your existing teachers are the only resources available to you for running academics is a wrong idea. They are very good. They are coordinators, but there are many other people who are willing to help you or willing to talk to your students. And if you want to really talk about new technologies, cutting edge things, then your alumni network, your speaker network, your resources need to be broader. And this is the first lesson I want you to learn. Next one. So one more important point I want to remind you is globalization. Now, thanks to COVID, virtualization has happened. We are able to now, like me, you can get any speaker from America also, or you can get any speaker from Russia. So world has now come to our fingertips. And history was taught as a different subject. Geography was taught as a different subject. Now, what internet has done is geography is a history. So globalization is a great opportunity. And my ultimate goal is, and why I want to take this session is, I want all of you to get good jobs and start your careers after whatever time. If you are in first year, then after 3 years. If you are in second year, after 2 years. But that requires change in mindset. And I have come here only to tell you where opportunities exist and what mindset change is required. Next one. Next one. Go fast until I tell you. Press, 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 press. So press 3 times. Three more times. So this is how industry works. This is how industry works. There is competition all over. There is threat of substitutes, partners, and buyers. This is the ecosystem, and this is not only true for IT but for every industry. Next one. So rules of 21st century business model post COVID are different. Firstly, knowledge management is integral part of every business. If you take academics as a business, then even transformation and digital use is there everywhere. Then one more important thing you must understand is core competencies. What you can do best, you do yourself. And what you can't do, you outsource or have partners for it. And let me give you example of your college. Now, your academic is your core competence. Now, do you have your own cooks? Are your teachers cooking in canteen? No, that is outsource solution. So similarly, for all the other side activities, outsourcing is the name of the game. Then models of partnerships can change. And this is one area where Jalgaon as a city has to create a nodal hub. And you can talk to Girish Mahajan or any other person where all colleges should come together and organize events once in 3 4 months where many people can come like me, and then it becomes an opportunity of scale. And once that happens, because many problems which your college will have in future are faced by other colleges in Jalgaon also. And the biggest challenge you have is you're teaching IT without IT industry present in Jalgaon, which is a big problem, because you can't run a dental college or medical college without hospital. But you are running an IT institute and university with good passion, good vision, without industry being around you, which is a big challenge. Because in Pune or Mumbai, it is easy because we are surrounded by industry. It is easy to get industry people. So this is where collaboration will help you in making this happen. Next one. So these are other things, fast eating slow. So means that if you remain in your past laurels and continue with sab chalta hai attitude and slow action, then you will be replaced, because ultimately everything is competitive. And today, if students find that there is value in coming to Pune or Bangalore or Hyderabad, then nobody will come to Jalgaon for learning IT. So this is what competition can do. Next one. Now this is a small quiz. In person, I spend some time, but here I will not spend much time. Just remember these faces. Okay, they are very famous people. Okay, now the question is what is common amongst all of them? Run 2 slides later. Next one and next one. Next one. So the only common factor, previous one, please. Previous one. All these people got educated in India. So just keep here for 30 seconds. So what this means is studying in India is not going to be a problem for you, because there are many people who think that only Western world offers you better education. This is absolutely not true. Many academic institutions in India do great job. And here I want to tell you that there are 4 combinations. A good college, good student, excellent combination. A moderate college, moderate student, mediocre combination. Bad student, good college is a problem. But remember the last one. Good student, bad college, moderate college or good college will always excel. Because ultimately it is in the attitude. Because you are at an age, you are between, I assume that your average age is between 18 to 20. You are connected to internet. You can vote, so you can decide for yourself. If you decide to apply your mind and spend time in the right direction, then nobody can stop you from being successful wherever you study. So please don't have inferiority complex. मुझे बहुत लोग बोलते हैं मैडम कि मैं जलगांव में हूँ तो मुझे अच्छा एजुकेशन नहीं मिलेगा, तो ये सब आपसे दिमाग से निकालो. अगर आपको अच्छा सीखना है, if you want to succeed in life, nobody will stop you. There are cases where students in Pune and Mumbai fail, and there are students from villages, they succeed. I know many success stories where students with no opportunities succeed. So everything is in your mind. If you decide to succeed, nobody can stop you. Next one. Now this is where you need to understand that 20th century and 21st century. I got educated in the 20th century model, where numbers were very small. You know, when I became engineer in 1985, it sounds like a past life, but do you know that only 8 engineering colleges existed in the whole Maharashtra state? Today in Pune city, we have 61 colleges and 21 private universities. So look at the scale. And in those days, getting a job was very easy because engineers were in short supply and all industries were wanting. So I had 8 jobs and I picked up with Tatas. Now today the situation is exactly opposite. In fact, I used to proudly say that in those days, being an engineer was a very big thing. Now anybody can become engineer. So today, earlier it was very competitive. So what was the issue in 20th century? Degree was getting you a job because very few engineers were graduated. Then more experience means you grow up in money. And only those people who had family background or big businesses or big money could start businesses. This was 20th century. Now 21st century, everything had changed because of volumes. And today it is a competitive world. As you are studying, at least 50,000 students are studying all over India. Now will all 50,000 succeed? The answer is no. So who will succeed? Those with right attitude and right strategy will succeed. So the first change, please understand, degree alone is not going to take you anywhere. Employable skills is very important. And whether they are part of your syllabus or out of syllabus. In fact, तो syllabus को आप जलगांव के किसी graveyard में दफना दो. Because if you only talk about syllabus, then you will fail. Moment you talk about business opportunity, then out of syllabus is the mantra. Syllabus is just a lighthouse. जो आप सेलर होता है ना, जो सी में सेल करता है, उसको दिशा दिखाने के लिए एक लाइट हाउस होता है, उसका नाम है सिलेबस. So it only gives direction, and no university in the world has created perfect syllabus exactly as per industry norms. It is not possible. So give some importance to syllabus, believe in your tutors, believe in teachers, and if somebody tells you to study outside syllabus, वो एग्जाम में नहीं है तो मैं सीखने वाला नहीं हूँ, is a recipe of failure. So ये पहले आप सोच लो. Then relevant experience will take you places. Only experience is not important. And experience with irrelevant skills is jobless, immediate. Because this is a very evolving and changing field. What you learn today in 22 may not be current in 27 after 5 years. Something else will come. So learnability is very important. And your capital is ideas and innovation. If you have enough ideas and innovation, then people will pay money on your ideas. So this is a big opportunity. Next one. Oh, this was just a joke to keep the humor, because computer is telling you need to upgrade your brain because you seem to be in old thoughts. So computer will also tell you one day you need to upskill. Next one. Rohit, next one. Yeah, stuck हो गए होगा or Rohit is sleeping.
No, sir, I'm here. I'm here.
Okay. So these are the concerns which I have already expressed. Biggest concern is employability. And Dr. Agarwal, let me tell you, not a single student here has come to learn. Everybody has come with a hope of great opportunity. They want career, they want packages, because I deal with all these young people from all over the world. So employability is on top of their mind. And your degree is just strategy, it is not a goal. उनको अच्छा job चाहिए, अच्छा career चाहिए. This we need to understand, because many times academicians want to teach in enthusiasm everything. And in that everything, your syllabus becomes very big, your teaching schedule becomes very high, and then you lose sight that what was the purpose of running a college. You're running, the purpose of running the college was to place all students. If that is at the back of your mind, sometimes I tell all board of studies कि आप आपका syllabus आधा करो. जब तक आप आधा नहीं करते, तब तक आपको internship, experience, practice के लिए time ही नहीं मिलेगा. So please focus on these things. Then industry in 20th century, there used to be concept of training the person when he used to get recruited. I was trained in Tata Group for 6 months after I started working on a computer. Now those days are gone. Nobody has time. Induction programs are only 15 days. So industry wants trained people. And now this is the role of academic institute which you are studying. You have to prepare them as per current trends of industry, and don't expect industry to train them. Then education has to match personal strength and liking. But if you are chosen to be in digital technology, align yourself with proper trends, because IT industry has become super specialized. If you are a good artist, then pursue animation, VFX, these kind of things. If you are a mathematical person, if you like mathematics, then go for AI, ML, and these kind of trends. If you are not liking communication, you are a self-made person, then do app development, or which used to be earlier called programmer. If you are a person with outgoing skills, घूमना है जग भर, तो फिर become a salesman. And there is nothing harm. I am an engineer, but all my 20 years of my life I did selling. And please understand, 99% of CEOs of all MNCs are salesmen. So don't belittle कि marketing और sales अच्छा job नहीं है. And another misnomer is सिर्फ MBA करने के बाद में वो कर सकते हैं, वो भी गलत है. अच्छा salesman और अच्छा और अभी I presume that your principal is from Marwadi community. That community produces fantastic entrepreneurs, salesmen and marketing. वो शायद आपके ब्लड में ही होता है, तो आपको कुछ सीखने की भी जरूरत नहीं, वो अपने आप आदमी बन जाता है. तो वो ट्रेंड्स आप सब लोगों को सिखाने चाहिए. Then degree should be with global acceptance if you accept that globalization has arrived. And this is the role of certification. So you will get a degree of BTech from your university. Now you have to top it up. This is called topping it up. आप पिज्जा खाते हो ना, तो पिज्जा को आप टॉप अप करते हो ना, उसमें थोड़ा स्पाइस डालते हो, उसमें केचप डालते हो. So this spicing up is done by extra certification, and those need to be globally recognized. Companies like Microsoft, Oracle, SAP, various trends. I don't want to name one, but degree plus multiple skills plus multiple certification is the name of the game. Next one. So again, I am telling you, whatever is on the left is left, whatever is on the right is right. So mass personalization degrees, aptitude driven, credit points, and the academic system, which I will talk later on with your academic team, because I don't want to waste time now. But your model should be to encompass all the elements in the system. And I strongly recommend that your alumni are your biggest assets. So you need to have regular interaction with them. This industry alumni interaction should not be only once a year activity like Christmas or Valentine's Day. वो ongoing होनी चाहिए. Next one. So digital transformation is the name of the game. And this slide alone will tell you, if you are into right space with right skills, at least next 20 years there is no recession. जो आप देख रहे हो ना, यूएस में जॉब जा रहे हैं वगैरह, तो those companies which are running in losses. ट्विटर आप बोल रहे हो, I think Musk paid some $24 billion to Twitter, but it was running with $4 million loss every day. So those companies which are loss making, Amazon is still in loss. They are running, it's a brand, it's a different thing. But compare that with TCS, Infosys, Wipro, our Indian MNCs, they are having huge profits. 3 days back, I read that Infosys outlook is 30% growth. So this is where you should be selective, where to get employed. अभी यहाँ जो गर्ल्स है और मैडम विल परस्यू, आप साड़ी खरीदने के लिए कितना क्यूरियोसिटी लगाते, कितना टाइम लगाते, ये करना चाहिए वो करना चाहिए, बट जॉब के लिए ऐसा करते हो क्या? यू मस्ट स्टडी द बैलेंस शीट ऑफ द कंपनी वेयर यू आर गेटिंग एम्प्लॉयड. If that company has a track record of profit, then it's a safe job. It goes without saying. So please understand that transformation and job creation goes hand in hand. Next one. Then it's a safe job. It goes without saying. Rohit.
Yes, sir. I have done it. Just I
It
think
takes
network
time.
issue.
Okay.
Yeah.
So employability is unfortunately not like a COVID vaccine. So ऐसा नहीं है कि एक वैक्सीन दे दिया तो सब लोगों को जॉब मिल जाएगा. Placement is a strategy and it will happen through multiple actions. But fortunately, employability, and on this we can have a different discussion with academicians. But there is a concept called employability index, and it is like health checkup. You can track employability index of a student ongoing. So if its index is low when he enters your college, it can be enhanced. After 6 months, it will be higher, and maybe it should be highest when he is in the last semester. So like you are tracking health of a person, you have to also track his progress. And his tracking the progress of a student only based on semester marks is a disastrous idea, because nothing will come out. You need to have some different model. Next one. Now, if you want to succeed in IT, then please understand this work culture. You only see one side of IT. बहुत पैसा है, डॉलर मिलता है, ये सब ठीक है. But it goes with occupational hazards. Firstly, location can be anywhere. So you have to, whether you are a boy or a girl, you can't say मैं जलगांव में पढ़ा हूँ, मुझे जिंदगी भर यही रहना है. Then you are in the wrong talent. You are now part of a global industry. So you can be in China, Taiwan, Japan, wherever. जहाँ job मिलता है वहाँ जाना चाहिए. This should be your attitude. Then next point is very important. Average IT companies work 22 hours per year. This is average. Some work more than that also. And with work from home, you can work. Your company thinks that you are 24 hours at their fields. So work hours को कोई मतलब नहीं है. Now the point is, when you are in a college, do you work like this? Or your college starts from 10 a.m. it ends at 6 p.m. तो हो गया, मेरा knowledge खत्म हो गया पढ़ाई. This attitude is wrong. If you wake up at 6 a.m. or 7 a.m. and go to bed at 11 p.m., then you are a learner. In fact, I don't use the word student. You are a learner for 17 hours a day. Some part of that you are spending in college. What about the other time? If you don't coach your brain on continuous work for this kind of hours, you will not be able to cope up after job. And I have seen many failures where students join a company and after 3 months they come to me, jam nahi raha hai, because I cannot work so much. Because in my college days I have never worked. So first is you need to create a schedule or calendar, and this is where Dr. Agarwal, you need to create a calendar where after they go to, see, जैसे स्कूल में homework हुआ करता था. So you start that culture of homework for every student, and don't give. See, another problem with running a college is mass production. सबको same. ऐसा मत करो. Depending on the students, see, this is where teachers have to work. They have to create groups of like-minded skills and give them assignments according to their areas of interest or strength and weakness. If somebody is poor in some topic, then let him focus or let her focus on these things. Then job insecurity is integral part of IT. So if you lose a job, sky is not going to fall on your head. You will get a better job. So ऐसा मत समझो कि जॉब गया आपकी मेरा करियर खत्म हो गया. And I have seen, I run a free career counseling platform for this, because I found that many people get depressed. Some even commit suicide. जॉब गया तो क्या फर्क पड़ता है? It's one bad day. सचिन तेंदुलकर अगर एक दिन 0 पे आउट हो गया तो क्या सुसाइड करता है क्या? In fact, he thinks ठीक है मुझे अभी और ज्यादा प्रैक्टिस करना चाहिए. विराट कोहली was having a bad patch for 3 years and now he has come out of it. So these things will happen in your life also. And this is what you should be worried and trail your mind right from day one. Next one. So the sharing knowledge is not only chalk and talk. So the model of running an education, of bringing students in a classroom and one teacher telling them whatever 45-minute lecture is a wrong idea. You need to expose students to all these things. Knowledge repositories, counselors, alumni, industry mentors, peer review. Peer review is where students review themselves. Then self-study. See, I made a statement. If you can vote and decide who is the prime minister of the country, can you not take decision of your own life? Now there is a place in library in your college where you rarely visit. It's called library. But you must go there to learn some new things or see what happened in the past. Unfortunately, there is no only during exam time some people visit. And whenever I go to inspection or audits of colleges, library is the cleanest place in the university or college because वहाँ कोई जाता ही नहीं. And toilet is the dirtiest place because everybody goes. Actually, it should be other way around. I'm waiting for a day when I come to your college next. All books are in shatters. बहुत बार पढ़ रहे हैं. एक book को 50 लोगों ने लिया है. So there is shatters. There are no records. If this is a scenario of a good college, and with digital libraries things have changed, but understand the focus and priorities. Then comes real life applications. This is where you need to reinvent your model. Now, if you are not present in Bangalore, Hyderabad, Pune, it doesn't matter. Take benefit of your alumni. Create a space of internships. And since you are an autonomous institute, you can create that intervention. And if you want, I can help you to make it happen. So internship should be, after every semester, there should be one internship. And there should be, this holiday is a disaster. There is no holiday. अभी आपको आईटी प्रोफेशनल बनना है ना तो 4 साल आपको पढ़ना ही पड़ेगा. थोड़ा टाइम कॉलेज में रहो, थोड़ा टाइम इंडस्ट्री में जाओ, थोड़ा टाइम स्किल अपग्रेड करो. दिस इज द नेम ऑफ द गेम. हैव यू एवर सीन दैट अ बिग क्रिकेटर और ये रोनाल्डो वगैरह 4 महीना में छुट्टी पे गया हो? ऐसा कभी सुना है आपने? नॉट पॉसिबल बिकॉज दे आर रनिंग अ करियर. सो सेम इज ट्रू फॉर यू. नेक्स्ट वन. नेक्स्ट वन. So this is now your ecosystem. You are a learner. Who becomes a fresher? A student. Who is a student? Who is syllabus focused, exam focused. एक बार डिग्री मिल गई, काम खत्म. काम खत्म नहीं, प्रॉब्लम हो गया बिकॉज जॉब नहीं. जॉब नहीं क्यों? फ्रेशर हूं मैं. फ्रेशर क्यों हो तुम? बिकॉज डिग्रीज फोकस्ड हूं. बाकी का क्या? So these all ecosystems are important. Now I have mentioned here blogs. Some people have a great knack of writing. Now there is a big career in technical writing. Express yourself in good way. I don't want you to do trolling, but do good blogs. Create your own brand equity. Today, I don't know whether you know, one guy wrote to Musk, and today he is employed in Twitter with big salary. So you, with social media and your connections on internet, if you show your strength, if you show your skills, world is watching you. Because this is a competitive world, and every industry wants good skills. So if you have those skills, then using internet, you can definitely market yourself very well. But for that, you need to change your attitude. Next one. So this is the ecosystem. You are again a learner. You have a physical university where you spend some time. And going to a college or university is important because learning doesn't happen only online. You need to meet people. Because ultimately, human is a social animal. So meeting people, you are not a robo. So there are emotions, there are human emotions. So काम करो, थोड़ी कटाई करो, थोड़ा sports खेलो, picnic करो, gathering करो, ये सब करो. But that is not 100%. That is only 30%. So don't overspend time. And another thing is don't spend too much time in creating human relationships because that is not true right now. There is time for everything. पहले अच्छा professional बन जाओ, फिर प्यार वगैरह बातें करते रहो. This today is a wrong age for you because then I have seen many disasters happening. Falling in love, then time commitment, then breakup, then mental agony, then depression, और ये education तो गया, फिर 1 साल गया, 2 साल गया. तो why do you want to fall in that place right now? अगर आगे गड्ढा है तो उसमें कूदो मत, वो गड्ढे को क्रॉस करो. और जब आप सक्सेसफुल बन जाओगे, उसके लिए सबके लिए टाइम है. वो टाइम अभी नहीं है. Today your parents have sent you not because they have a lot of money. ऐसा एक भी बच्चा है क्या कि मेरे पास बहुत पैसा है बेटा, जी ले अपनी जिंदगी, जाओ टाइम पास करो 4 साल के लिए? ऐसा है? अगर ऐसा पेरेंट है तो उनको मुझे मिलाओ. ऐसे पेरेंट्स मुझे ढूंढने हैं. Every parent has big expectations from you. They have aspirations from you. So you have no choice but to succeed. So if you have no choice to succeed, then understand all these things. Next one. Now this is a complex thing because industry expectations are big and students are having examination mindset. So this cannot be matched. Next one. So career opportunities exist. Fortunately, the good news is in digital technologies, there are big numbers of jobs. And if you look at papers, all big IT companies requiring thousands. But it is not name of the game. किसी को भी hire नहीं करते. Every company has its own norms and they have own shortlisting. So you need to work accordingly. Next one. So we have discussed this. This is what you should not be. Okay, next one. Next one. So we have discussed this. So this is the problem which I want to tell you. Vast syllabus. How much I study, then how much I remember, and how much I write in exam. So इतना कुछ ज़्यादा मत सिखाओ. So see how you can work on this. Next one. Next one. So education in 21st century is a different model. We have various new ways of looking. I don't know whether you are aware of Swayam portal, where AICT has created online things. So Swayam should be integral part of your education. Then education should be on demand, because every learner cannot study. You have created a mindset that learning happens only between 10 to 5. It's not like that. Learning can happen anytime. Some students rise early, they want to study in the early hours. Some students want to study late night. With mobile phone and laptop at your disposal, learning is at your mercy whenever you want to learn. Then world's best faculty should teach. And this is where technology has come to your rescue. So if you are teaching Microsoft technology, you can get people from Microsoft. Now this is possible, and you need to create some budget around it. Then examination and certification should be based on assessment and virtual. ये जो physical examination model है, वो school में ठीक है, but higher education institute should come out of it. And as it is during COVID time, you use assessment model to certify. So now time has come to partly introduce and come out this. There are many online universities which you must collaborate. And I don't want to talk too much about it, but when I talk to you separately, your university should collaborate with many Western universities for joint research, joint programs, etc. Then education is continuous activity. Your age is 20. If you want to remain in IT profession for another 30, 40 years, then every day you are learning. Every day you are upskilling. Every 2 years you are getting a new degree. This should be your mindset. एक बार मुझे बीटेक डिग्री मिल गई, त्याला मराठीत म्हणतात आभाळा हात लागला संपला. No, that attitude is wrong. I am learning today. I am 57. I got engineering degree 37 years back, but I also learn at least 1 or 2 hours every day, because without that I will be obsolete. So education process needs to be re-engineered. Next one. Next one. Next one. Next one. Next one. So this is a golden opportunity, what I have shown in this slide. India is the youngest country on this planet. We have 4.7 crore young talent which is waiting for global things. This is the, in fact, the query you raised, jobs hai kya hamare liye, Jalgaon ke logon ke liye? बहुत jobs है, job ही job है, उसको कोई problem नहीं. The problem is in the attitude. Next one. So this is what you must understand. Global currency skill, but global currency, not local. Next one. So these are the important things. What skills are important? Oral and written communication. You must be able to express. And I have seen many engineers who get engineering degree who can't even speak two statements about themselves. ये नहीं possible. So you need to create a model by which oration, vaktruttva sparda, vaad vivad sparda, whatever, theater, dramatics is integral part of your education system. Then scientific and quantitative reasoning. Who is an engineer? Engineer is a thinker. Engineer is somebody who thinks logically. So this must be integral part of it. And this is for this I recommend students you buy Birbal stories. Birbal was the greatest logical thinker we ever had. Unfortunately, he was born in the wrong time. If Birbal was born in 21st century, he would have become richest person. Each Birbal story will improve your logical thinking and analytical aptitude. और अगर वो नहीं हो गया, there are so many online applications available, quiz shows available, participate. Then critical analysis and reasoning. ये ऐसा क्यों है? Don't accept things as it is. रट्टा मारो और कुछ करके एग्जाम में पास हो जाओ, is wrong. Moment you do that, पाठ करायचं आणि पेपर लिहायचं, संपलं. इल्ला, zero, nothing will happen. And technological competence. So this is in summary what I have described. Next one. So these are hot sectors of IT. And with COVID, healthcare has become a big sector. Now this doesn't mean that you must become doctors, but study digital healthcare. This is one area where you can partner with leading hospitals if they are in Jalgaon, because they need a lot of technology. because today robotic surgeries are happening, apps are there. So these are opportunities. Then personal care, infotainment, every engineering industry. I am on the board of Kinetic Group. We are thinking of creating only e-vehicles, no mechanical parts. So batteries and IoT based solutions is integral part of automotive. So things are merging very fast. Digital marketing and e-commerce is a biggest skill. You must practice these things and understand that this is the world. Next one. Now these are subdivided into other hot areas: SMAC, AI, robotics, and I believe that all of you are studying this. IT security, blockchain is another important thing. It's part of security. Next one. So, if you want to enhance employability, then focus on personality development and skill based on target industry. So, what this means is your university must collaborate and partner with many industries. And looking at your scale, the number should be not less than 50. They should be your industry partners. Then alliance with industry should be strong. Means industry people should come some and spend time with you, and your students and faculty should go to work in industries. Then skill certification based on assessment, not based on memory based certification. ये बहुत important है. Then create a window of internship where working for corporate is an integral part of your syllabus. And this is where I said that 30%, if you have a 4 years course, 30% of it should be in these things: industrial visits, internships, mentor to student interaction, live projects, paper presentation. There are many conferences happening. What stops your students from participating in them? Then experience sharing sessions of corporate professionals. And through this, you create an employability index for which we can have a separate, and every student should be told every month, this is where you are. It is like weight. You can track your weight by studying, standing on weighing scale. Same is true for employability index. Next one. Now, this is what will happen when you come in 8th semester. When companies come, these are the skills they are tapping in you. सबसे पहला कौन सा है? Listening skill. आप अच्छी तरह से सुन सकते हो क्या? Then are you a logical person? Can you take initiative? Are you good communicative? Are you a teamwork person? Because individual excellence has no importance in industry. Then problem solving, learnability. So these are the things which you must imbibe in your academic system. Next one. I strongly recommend this business English certificate. This is from University of Cambridge, because my biggest observation, and I don't know your college, but typically if you are coming from tier 3, tier 4 city, then the biggest enemy is English. And unless you have studied in a convent school, and there is nothing wrong if you have studied in a vernacular school. I studied in Marathi medium college, it was school, it doesn't matter. But now you work on your weakness. कि पहले क्या है, आदमी को पता चलना चाहिए कि वो वीक कहाँ है. Every weakness can be converted into strength, provided you work on it. And nobody is perfect on this planet. सबको सब कुछ नहीं आता. But जो आपको आना चाहिए, उसके ऊपर आपको time spend करना चाहिए. Next one. Now this is my last slide, and then if required, we will have question answer session. So this is the mantra, what you should be when you are in final semester. Global. Then addition to English, learn Japanese. I have put underline. Japan is your land of opportunity. Japan's average age is 80. India's average age is 20. Japanese language is slightly hard to learn, but I know many trainers who can conduct virtual training and guarantee you language success. And if you spend time in certifying students in Japanese language, you are making them successful just with this. Because huge opportunities exist in Japan for higher education and jobs. But the only catch is language. And today, not many universities or colleges are working on it. So you have a big opportunity. If lakhs of students learn Japanese, then it is a competition. But out of lakhs, only 1,000 students in Jalgaon study and become Japanese expert. Japanese companies will come to Jalgaon for interviews. They are waiting. I will facilitate the process. I know many people. I am on the board of one IT company which operates only in Tokyo and Pune. They want a lot of people. But they will take you seriously only when you learn Japanese. And this is other things I have spoken. So already it is 11:51, and I have to leave for another meeting at 12. But I have left time for interaction for next 8-10 minutes, if any. And there is no compulsion. You can ask questions or put on chat. I don't know, whatever is the model. or send to Madam or Rohit and they will speak. Whatever is the matter. You can ask questions or
Thank you so much, sir, for such mesmerizing speech. Kalyani, madam, you can take some questions quickly. Thank you so much, sir, for such
Yes,
mesmerizing
ma'am.
speech. Kalyani, madam,
Just a
you can
minute.
take some questions. Sarita, madam, Kalyani, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Student are here to ask the questions.
As a fresher, which field should I focus so that I can do the successful journey in IT sector?
firstly, you must reword your statement. I said that fresher is a bad word. Now, like addict is a bad word, fresher is a bad word. You will not become fresher. If you learn constantly, you are a learner. And if my speech is recorded, you listen to my speech. I have given you answer in that seat. I can't give one answer. And if you want one answer, learn Japanese, acquire skills, you will succeed. I have given you answer in that seat. I can't give one answer. And if you want one answer,
Thank you,
learn
sir.
Japanese, acquire skills, you will succeed.
What kind of qualities should I acquire to become successful entrepreneur?
Entrepreneur. You want to start business.
What kind of
So
qualities?
firstly, create a business plan, then have a unique idea and find out capital whether it will work. Because our track record of successful entrepreneurship is only 8%. So out of 100 startups, only 8 survive 1000 days. So you need to be clear on what you are trying to get into. So out of 100 startups, only 8 survive 1000 days. So you need to
Thank you so much, sir.
Any other
Is
question?
anyone there from online having questions?
Deepak sir, I'm glad to share with you that we have made foreign language compulsory, and
Which
we
languages
have
you teach?
French, German, Japanese, and Spanish. And
So
unfortunately,
I right now I want to tell you that maximum opportunities amongst all these are in Japan. I am not against learning because Indians are multilingual. So if
yes,
some student learn French, Spanish in addition to Japanese, no problem. But if there is a choice, then first priority should be Japanese. And
Japanese.
if you teach every student Japanese language and teachers, I promise you, I will get you 5 companies to come to you who need Japanese speaking people. This is
I
that
hope
kind of demand.
students will take note of this because we have on board. Unfortunately, the number of students who registration is very less.
नहीं बिकॉज उनको सक्सेस
Importance ही नहीं
करना
समझ
ही
में
नहीं
आता है।
इंपॉर्टेंस नहीं है
हाँ,
उनको जॉबलेस रहना है और बाद में ब्लेम करना है
we keep on
वो कॉलेज
changing the
खराब था ये खराब
timetable
था सी
of foreign
ब्लेमिंग इंडिया इज
language
वेरी इजी
and on
आउट ऑफ
board, sir.
सिलेबस आप नाउ व्हाई डोंट यू इंक्लूड जापान एज अ पार्ट ऑफ सिलेबस
So that is we have made it compulsory and we have given them choice of 4
एंड इफ यू वांट आई कैन गेट यू ट्रेनर्स फ्रॉम पुणे हु कॅन टीच इन मराठी तुमचा तो प्रॉब्लेम असेल तर मला स्पष्ट सांगा
सर तो पण प्रॉब्लेम नाही दिसत आहे मला बिकॉज दे कम्युनिकेट इन हिंदी अँड मराठी ऑल्सो
मग असे आमच्याकडे ट्रेनर्स आहेत की जे मराठी आणि इंग्लिश मध्ये दोन्ही मध्ये जपानी शिकवतात
अच्छा बघूया सर याच्यावरती काम करावं लागेल बिकॉज ऑन बोर्ड 4 लोक आहेत इथे आणि त्या त्या हिशोबाने स्टुडंट्स
काय त्यांना
रजिस्ट्रेशन
यांना काय आहे की जग कुठे चाललंय हे माहितीच नाही
माहितीच नाही
आता फॉर तुम्ही एके ठिकाणी म्हणता मला ग्लोबलायझेशन पाहिजे मग मराठीतनं ग्लोबलायझेशन नाही पॉसिबल पण जग मराठीत नाही बोलत
म्हणजे मेंटर्स आर आफ्टर द स्टुडंट्स की प्लीज अटेंड द क्लासेस रेग्युलरली अटेंड द क्लासेस
हे बघा
रेग्युलरली
त्यांना
आय होप
सक्सेस
आफ्टर
काय
युअर
सांगितलं
स्पीच
पहिल्यांदा
दे विल अंडरस्टँड द
ज्या
इम्पॉर्टन्स
स्टुडंटना सक्सेसफुल व्हायचे ते सक्सेसफुल होतील पण ज्यांना नाही व्हायचे कारण आपल्याकडे एक आता मी हे बोललो नाही पण टाइमपास नावाचा बिगेस्ट एनिमी इंडियन स्टुडंटचा एनिमी चायना नाही पाकिस्तान नाही काही नाही टाइमपास
But out of
टाइमपास एकदा तुम्ही करायला
sir, I
शिकला आणि
find
टाइमपासला कसं असतं
computer
की
science students are more sincere towards this foreign language.
See, I want to see results. Next time when you talk to me, I will ask you how many students go. N5 is the junior most level of Japanese. N4 is higher, and it goes up N1. Now I will ask you data, madam. How many students passed N5? How many
Yes.
passed N4?
Because
बाकी का
outcome
कुछ
is
मतलब नहीं.
important ultimately.
Ultimately, success succeeds, and those exams are not very difficult. Engineering education से बहुत ही आसान है. Time नहीं है. Time और priority चाहिए.
When you rightly said, sir, they have to come out of their comfort zones and they should understand that
और
this
क्या
4 years
what comfort talking about? ऐसा नहीं है कि उनको इन्फोसिस में जॉब लग गया है. ऐसा ऐसा है क्या?
नहीं वो तो है ही नहीं होगा ही नहीं
फिर क्या
ऐश
है? फिर
करते
what I want to understand what is comfort. Ideally, they should be in discomfort
हैं। Any
because human
student
mind
want to
works only
answer?
when you're in discomfort.
किसी को आंसर करना है what sir is talking about?
Ideally, they should be in discomfort.
So I hope this will be eye opener for them today, today's deliberation about you. Sir, we are doing live streaming of your speech in some one class seminar hall also. So 150 students are taking advantage of that in the seminar because
नहीं, but
Google
आप
Meet.
क्या करो कि what they learned out of it, and I will give you 15 days time, and let
Yes.
the students write in their own language, and you share with me.
What is
Because
takeaway?
otherwise वो मंदिर में कीर्तनकार रहते हैं, वो आके कुछ बड़बड़ करते रहते हैं.
Very, very
I am
true.
not that kind of कीर्तनकार. वो आके सुनते हैं और घर में आके आपको जैसा बर्ताव करना वैसा ही करते हैं. उसको कुछ
That was
मतलब
the reason, sir, I troubled you because I wanted you
no,
to talk.
it's not a question of my trouble. I told you, like this, I can have every month one session virtually. उसमें कोई problem नहीं. Or like me, there are many people whom I can connect also. The problem is, will you change? That is the issue. I want to see results happening.
Very true, sir. I hope that next time when I talk to you, I'll show you. I will be able to show the outcome.
And then those students who pass N5, you organize their industrial visit to Pune. I will make them visit Japanese companies. And there are at least 500 Japanese people working in Pune. So I will make them meet them.
Great, sir. That will be great opportunity. Sarita ma'am, if we can go ahead.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much, sir. It gives me the immense pleasure to deliver my vote of thanks toward everyone, such that this wonderful session and career opportunities for webinars, which will be 200% will revert back to you with favorable outcomes, sir, in future. It was really a great time with you, sir. Will be followed each and every guideline and tips. Hope and will show you our result very soon. I am grateful to MLGT for giving a chance and you have courage and spirit to arrange such a wonderful session. The root of the guidelines and lies in the root of goddess lies with the soil of appreciation every time. As the India is an industry moving toward the remarkable footmarks in the IT industry as well as in every sector of many globalized sessions, may you have given us such a formula, sir, to give a successful future to each and every student. Not, least not but the last, very thankful to our participants who had joined online and the number of students joining here with me. Uh, I could have to wish them to for their best future. May your feet take you where the heart went to the go to your heart with the feet. That is my thank you to all one. Sir, next time when will we join with, I will 100% give you 100% feedback with that. We are applying on the knowledge of technical knowledge as well as the syllabus oriented guidance to the each and every student. Thank you so much. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you.